It was a cold Saturday morning in a small suburban town in Ohio. The kind of morning where the sky stayed gray a little longer than usual. Emily Carter stood in the elementary school gymnasium, holding a paper cup of lukewarm coffee, watching her 8-year-old daughter Lily chase a basketball twice her size. Emily was a single mom who had learned to carry the world on her shoulders without complaining. Her husband had walked out 5 years earlier, leaving behind silence, bills, and a little girl who asked too many questions at bedtime. Emily worked as a medical billing assistant during the day and picked up extra hours whenever she could. Her life had become a routine of survival. Wake up early, pack lunches, drop Lily at school, work, pick her up, homework, dinner, sleep, repeat. Love wasn't something she believed in anymore. Stability was. Across the gym, Jason Miller sat alone on a metal folding chair, clapping awkwardly as his 10-year-old son Noah missed yet another shot. Jason was a single dad, widowed 3 years ago after his wife passed away from a sudden illness. Since then, life felt like a long hallway with the lights dimmed. He did everything right, worked as an electrician, cooked meals, showed up to school events. But there was a quiet emptiness that never left him. Jason noticed Emily not because she was stunning, but because she looked tired in a familiar way. The kind of tired that comes from loving someone more than yourself. When Lily tripped and scraped her knee, Emily rushed forward, panic flashing across her face. At the same time, Noah ran over, offering Lily his water bottle. Jason followed, unsure if he should step in. "I've got Band-Aids," Jason said, holding up a small first aid kit from his backpack. Emily hesitated, then smiled politely. "Thank you. I always forget those." That smile, small, cautious, real, stayed with Jason long after the game ended. Their next meeting happened at the school pickup line, then at the grocery store, then during a parent-teacher meeting where both sat in the back, quietly listening, equally exhausted. They started exchanging nods, then words, then stories. Emily learned that Jason still talked to his late wife when the house got too quiet. Jason learned that Emily slept with one ear open because Lily still had nightmares about her dad leaving. They never rushed anything. Coffee came first, then long conversations in parked cars, then shared laughter about kids who refused to eat vegetables, but somehow survived. But love doesn't come without fear, especially for people who have already been broken. Emily worried she would lose herself again. She had worked too hard to stand on her own. Jason feared opening a door that might lead to more loss. Both carried guilt, Emily for moving on, Jason for even thinking about it. The biggest challenge came one evening when Lily overheard Emily on the phone, laughing with Jason. "Are you going to leave me too?" Lily asked later, her voice trembling. Those words cut deep. Emily cried that night. Jason almost pulled away, convinced he was complicating things. For a week, they didn't talk. Then Jason showed up at Emily's door, with Noah standing beside him, holding a handmade card. Inside the card, Lily read, "Families don't have to start the same way to be real." That moment didn't fix everything, but it changed something. They chose honesty over fear, patience over rushing. They involved the kids, not as an afterthought, but as the heart of their story. There were setbacks, arguments about discipline, awkward holidays, days when grief resurfaced without warning. But there was also healing, slow, steady, genuine. Months turned into a year. One evening, Emily watched Jason help Lily with her homework while Noah teased them both. The house felt warm, safe, alive. She realized love hadn't betrayed her before. People had. Jason realized that loving again didn't erase the past. It honored it by choosing hope. They didn't promise perfection. They promised effort. And that was enough. Because sometimes, when a single mom meets a single dad, they don't just find love. They build a family from broken pieces and prove that even after loss, life can still surprise you.